babies. We are at our first rest stop in Yoncalla, Oregon. We're near Yoncalla, and we just used the restroom. I would be outside filming, but it is raining. So we are staying cozy in the van, taking a little break, and getting back on the road in just a few minutes. Yep, so we're in Ruby and on the road and heading towards Ashland, and super excited to be heading back to California for a short visit. But short visit's better than no visit. So it's the middle of the afternoon on a Thursday. I'm hoping to get there or close to there. Well, somewhere around Ashland to see where I'm going to camp out. Whether it's going to be a campground or something else, I don't know yet. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. I hope you enjoy the video of this part of my trip back to California. First one since I moved to Oregon. Shakespeare town. The rain finally let up. It was raining so much I couldn't get much footage of, well, I could have, but you wouldn't have seen much but a bunch of rain. I got here to Ashland and it cleared up, so it's kind of nice here. And I was trying to find a campground, but I decided not to pay the money because I don't know if it's going to keep raining. So I'm going to go check out my favorite rest stop. They give you, if I remember correctly, last time they were still giving 12 hours, so free is a better price. So this is Ashland, Oregon. Hello everyone. So I made it through a lot of rain. There wasn't much to film because it was so rainy, and the trucks, the semis were throwing so much water that it was all I could do to drive and see. So I wanted to be safe. I didn't want to be messing with my phone, and I really needed my GPS, and for some reason my other phone is not working very well. I'll have to figure out what's wrong with it. Creator challenges when you're poor and working with very little. I'm in the back of my van. Here I am in my van with my little kitchen. And I am getting ready to feed the dogs and myself dinner. It is about 8 o'clock at night. I am in Ashland, Oregon on my way to California. I will be there sometime tomorrow. Actually, what I'm going to try to do is find a campground in California when I get there tomorrow. Stay the night there. And if I can't, I'll just go on to my son's. They're actually ready for me to come visit. I'm not quite sure I'm ready. So I'm here in Ashland, Oregon now. I made it from Eugene and stopped a few times because I gave myself the nickname of Miss Stop a Lot. Stops a lot, because I have to stop a lot. With my health issues, I have to go to the bathroom more often, and one of the dogs, Circe, has kidney stones, so she has to go to the bathroom more often. So I try to make sure we stop quite often, and it takes me almost twice as long to get anywhere. So I'm here at my rest stop, free overnight, and I'm gonna make some food for me and the dogs and call it a night. We'll see you in the morning. Actually, I thought I'd give you a look at the van, because I don't know if I updated you that I got it all packed up. A pile of extra things I threw in here. My little kitchen. I have to get my little water thing hooked up. I'm sort of stealth camping, so I'm not sure if I'm going to hook that up yet or not. But, and there's Zenji and Circe's over there. They're waiting for their food. That's what's in the green bag, so I'm going to do that now. So I'm just sitting here cooking up my dinner for tonight. I decided not to deal with all the sink stuff. I'm just using my one faucet thing. I use the other one because sometimes I can't get things under that because it has a base for filling a cup. And it doesn't work with the sink. So this sink hooks up to the end of this when I'm doing more campground or BLM type camping, and then I can stand outside and use the sink, or sit in here and use the sink with the other faucet. The other faucet will pump into the sink, and then I just dump the dirty water out and feed a plant or something. So just waiting for this. This takes a little bit longer than using my butane, but I can keep the door closed when I use the electric, so, and I don't have to run my little fans and have the window down. So this is when I like to use the electric, and there's plugged into my old rock pails, which it'll probably pretty much drain that. But I have my other power banks. I've got one there in that bag, and I've got Blue Eddy under there. I try to use this one first. I also have my Idea Play in the front. I try to use this one first because it's my oldest one and it doesn't stay charged as well, and I'd rather wear this one out and save the other ones than wear them all out. So this works. Does what I needed to do. Let's check on my food. There's my food cooking away. It was frozen, so I'm waiting for it to thaw out enough to break it apart. It's a pasta that I made at home. Still pretty frozen. There's my pasta, heating up nicely. I've almost used all of my rock pals is almost dead. Almost dead. But that's okay. That's pan's hot enough that even if that shuts off now, it'll still keep warming up the food. So. And it's warm enough that I don't need heat for it. I don't think I'm going to need any heat tonight, so it'll be just fine. There, I finally got my phone. hooked up on my clipper thing correctly. It's took me all this time to figure out. I got this arm grabber thing that you hook on, and it's taking me a long time to figure out because it's kind of, I got it at the thrift store. It's kind of cheap because, well, it's kind of flimsy. So I put the phone on it and it just wants to hang down. So I finally got it figured out where to clip it. And there is my food. Pretty well heated up. Yep. Warmed up. There we go. I went ahead and shut off the rock pals and put that away. I don't know if you can see that over there. I was putting this on top. So I'm done with that. I gotta put this away over here. I'm done with that. Put my little, well, I better not put that away yet. I might need that still. So I'm just gonna eat right out of the pan. I'm just gonna eat my food right out of this pan. Oh, there goes the phone. It just turns by itself. Okay, I know it's a little hard to see me. Maybe I can turn this light off. Oh, that's better. I got my other lights going up here. One of them, the battery died, so. And my string light. I can't get my string light to go on. I don't know what happened to the, oh, got my string lights on finally. Okay, see? There's my dinner. right from the pan. This is van life, folks. I have a little placemat on my lap. So I don't burn myself. Pretty good. Homemade pasta. My mom gave me this spoon fork thing. Pretty cool. You can use it as a spoon or a fork. I decided to use it as a spoon. I'm hungry. I'm gonna finish my dinner. Okay, good morning. I am up and on my way out of this rest stop. You can see behind me, I am at Ashland's ODOT Welcome Center rest stop. And I stayed all night. Didn't sleep so great. You know, people are coming and going, and rest stops are a little difficult because you never really know how safe you are. So you kind of sleep with one eye open. No, I got a little bit of sleep, but not great. But I got plenty of rest. I was able to stay here a whole 12 hours. 12 hours! So I'm overstaying my welcome right now. I'm getting ready to leave, so I don't do that. So I am off. I'll show you the scenery behind me. Okay, actually in front of me. That's my view this morning. Got a fence in the way, but that's okay. And like I said, I wanted to film the whole trip here, but it was so pouring rain that you wouldn't see much of anything. So it didn't happen. Let's see if we can and I'm having trouble with my other cell phone, so I was hoping to use that as the camera, but equipment problems when you're poor and you have cheap equipment, it keeps messing up. So yeah, and I need this phone for my GPS, and apparently it doesn't do both things at the same time. If I want to see the map, I can't run the camera. Well, they should change that for Apple. Anyway, I will show you the next stop, which hopefully will be, I'm hoping the next stop is Castle Craig Campground. It's a first come, first serve, so I just have to go there and see if they have any spaces. Hopefully I don't waste gas, and they don't. If they do, I'll stay. If they don't, I'll probably just head right on to Sacramento and just take my time so that I get there after my kids get off work. So stay tuned to see where I end up next. Okay, you guys ready to start our day for real? Yeah. Okay, back into the our little humble abode. Oh, there's a camper van. Okay, so we are at Rudolph something. I forgot the name already. Wait, they're all excited because I'm about to feed them their dog food. They get so excited. So you can watch how I do that in the minivan when it's a little too cold outside, nice and warm in the minivan. So yeah, right there. I can get my phone holder to behave. There we go. Well, maybe not. There. Sorry about the phone. The camera's turning all on its own. This phone holder just starts turning by itself. Oh, I need to get a paper towel for the messes. I should put this underneath their ball a little bit, just in case I drop anything, it doesn't go on the floor. Let's see if I can fix this thing. There we go. So, giving the dogs their little doggy food. Like that. I totally missed the paper towel. Oh well. Okay. A little water. Okay. I have to set up a See, little dogs are easy to feed inside the van. I have to watch and make sure he doesn't push that right off the... There we go. And right back to their place they go. Such good puppies. Yes. Now for the cleanup. Now we gotta clean up the mess. I got my handy dandy vinegar, but I need to refill it. So this is how I clean up after the dogs. Get my bottle of vinegar. And oops. Put this away. There we go. I just dumped that right into my potty. I use it for more for that than anything else. Garbage in the back and gray water in the front with an occasional use of potty, actual potty. Right now, it's just where my trash and gray water go. Okay, dog's dishes are done. We're actually gonna let them dry right there. And it's my turn. I have a banana and let's see, I have to get everything out before I start cooking. Got my oat milk. So I have to put, let's see, I got the coffee out. I'm gonna put everything over here because I have to lift up my top to get things out that I need. Okay. All right, we are going to come here for a minute. I need found something I was looking for. Yay. And we gotta find the coffee. Oh, I forgot I had this little packet of peanut butter, so I don't need that jar yet. I'm just reheating some coffee, but I need my accoutrements for the coffee. This is some extra soap that I'm gonna need. That and sugar and all right, let's see. I have my stuff I put in the coffee. This is like a spices and cacao powder. So I have like turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, nutmeg, and a little bit of ashwagandha in there. That goes in my coffee. This is gonna go on my toast. This is going in my coffee. So I have everything out that I need. Move it off to the side so I can get my little mat. So now I need to get my little stove out. Try to figure out which can needs to be used up. I think it's this one. Little feet. Oh, put that back on there. All righty. I'm going to plug in my fans. The thing about having a small space like this, you're always moving stuff around to get to something else. That's the only reason I would want to have a bigger vehicle. Get my cord up. Let's see if I can find the other cord. Got my other cord, my extension cords. Operate the fans. There we go. So I have one extension cord, another extension cord, and then we plug it in over here to the Bluetti. There we go. Turn that on. I'm at 66%, so I'll have to charge this one soon. Also, it kept me warm at night. Last night I ended up needing a little more heat. Okay. Now the fans are going. And got my little fans going in the window up there. The side you can't really see. Now we're gonna. Now we put the little feet out. Put the little canister on the feet. I don't like this, doesn't really fit these little cans really well. There we go. Got that on there. Okay. Oh, got my lighter. And I need to get my coffee pot. A little. I'm not making tea, so I don't need that. Okay. Get everything out of the way. Don't want anything melting. Okay, we are ready. We need to get the coffee. I'm going to pour this in. Okay, now we are going to turn it on. Oh, we gotta put the lid on. Oh, it's not tightened. Okay, we're gonna tighten her down. I like to get everything ready to go before I even turn it on. If you're wondering, I have cross ventilation. I have the window next to the dogs and up in the passenger seat, the passenger window open. So it's drawing a draft this way. It'll pull everything out. There we go. Put the coffee on top and let it heat up. And there I'm heating my coffee. I have my cup I already used earlier, so I don't have to wash it. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to put the stuff in. I like to make sure that's on nice and evenly so it doesn't wobble. So I'm going to put a little bit of this stuff. Pardon my reach. Putting a little of this in there. Some sugar. A little sugar. Earlier, the coffee I had was like just a little bit left from yesterday, so I wanted to use it up, but it wasn't even a full cup of coffee, so that's a problem. And I like to put my milk in, that way it's all ready to go. That splashed right from here to the cap. That was like, I couldn't do that again if you tried. Try. And I'm seeing steam, which means I think it's just about ready. And we have hot coffee. Fresh hot coffee. I help if I open the thing, the lid. Almost too hot, not quite. Just like at home. On to breakfast.